let's talk about some TV shows that were funny but were meant to be funny. The first one being Murderville, which is on Netflix.
Yes, I watched the first 3, maybe 4 episodes. Four episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first 20 minutes of the first episode before
Nice.
I snoozed out of it.
You watched too late. That's past your bedtime. You can't watch anything past 10:30. Chip, you're in the danger zone.
That one's it's a slow mover.
No, it's only just a short show. What do you mean slow mover?
It's a slow short show.
Horrible. No. These are all bad takes.
I'll try to watch some more of it. The first episode was Conan.
Conan?
Conan?
Yes.
I'm not the first person to ever call him Conan.
We'll forgive you.
It was, I think they were laying on everything a little bit too thick. Like, here's all the clues. We're giving you clues now. Did you hear these clues that we're giving you?
It's still a lot smarter than Boba Fett. It's still like...
I probably fall in between the two of you. I liked it obviously more than Shipwreck. I watched the first 4 episodes. I didn't laugh at out loud probably as often as you did, Chibi.
Oh, the Kumail one. The Kumail one, which is the third one. I had like at least 5 like hard laughs where Mrs. Cheapy, she was laughing too. We were both looking at each other, laughing like throughout the whole thing. That one I thought was the best one out of the. Who was after him?
Mrs. Shipwreck's comment was...
what's her? Anne Murphy.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
I stopped. Just
Mrs. Shipwreck's only comment about the show was, "Can you turn it off? You're asleep."
Well, I'm sure she says that a lot. I'm sure this is not exclusive to Murderville. I think this happens, right? Like you fall asleep in bed with Dash at 9:00, and then you wake up at 10, and you're all fucked up. If you know, and by the way, you don't have to watch these in any order. They're just there's not much.
I'm gonna watch the Kumail one. I think I'm gonna skip the rest of the Conan one because I didn't think it was that interesting.
Okay, they're all the same. It's the same. The idea is there's a script, and everybody has it except for the guest star, and they're trying to solve them. Like it's like a cheesy detective.
I believe
story.
there's a British version of the show also.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's the version I prefer.
Stop.
You know why I'm saying that? Because someone is going to mention it in the comment. Like,
sure.
Did you guys know there's a British version?
I'm going to be on their team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm team British version of this show.
All right, that's Murderville. We like that a lot.
Yep.
I'd imagine they're gonna make more of that because it seems to be doing well and probably doesn't cost that much to make. What about Reacher, Wombat? I know you've been watching that.
Watching it, I binged all 8 episodes over the weekend.
Wow.
I went 8 hours deep on Reacher.
Is it better than
3
Titans?
days.
Is it better than Titans? That's what all the Hawk fans.
It is significantly better than Titans. I can't believe you haven't watched any of it yet, Chiefy. I think it's right up your alley.
You know, Amazon Prime Video or whatever it's called. It's like the one that I even forget that I have. So
I was gonna say I know you have it.
It's got to be like someone says, "Hey, you got to watch this." And
I did like 3 times.
I know, but then we were watching a lot of other things. You see this list.
I was too busy watching other shit.
Listen, I laid the groundwork with Mrs. Chibi. I told her about it, and we'll get to it.
Okay, I think you'll really like it. It's it's based on the Jack Reacher novels by Lee Child. There was a couple of movies made with Tom Cruise. I saw one of those movies. I believe it was okay. But I was sort of interested in seeing the show and seeing what they could do with it. And it's interesting. I don't want to spoil anything because you haven't seen any of it yet.
Let me guess. He beats up a lot of dudes and he solves all the crimes.
There's a lot of Alan Richardson, I think that's his name. A lot of him just like beating the crap out of people and making it look good while he does it.
Nice.
That happens a lot in this. And there's, the mystery and there's, boobs. There's boobs in it.
Oh.
You got boobs, you got punching. It very much feels like it has like this 80s action throwback feel to it. Like imagine like an 80 like Knight Rider. But
you had my attention.
Right. Knight Rider and boobs. You sold
imagine Knight Rider but rated R. There's no talking car.
Oh.
But like Michael Knight, like that style of show, that 1 hour action drama that was very popular in, like The Fall Guy, or Riptide or Knight Rider. There was a ton of them. A Stephen J. Cannell show, but rated R.
Sure. I'm in there. I'll check it out.
That's
guy had a
how
lot
I
of
would
boobs.
describe. Yeah, that's how I would describe.
No penis, right? Too much penis. I'm all penised out from Euphoria. There's some penis. There's a
some
little penis.
There's some penis.
Little bit. A small penis. A small penis.
Yeah.
Erect penis or flaccid penis? Erect. Stop it. Wombat. We do an audio show here.
Why did I think this had Tom Clancy's in front of it? This is not Tom Clancy's?
No, that's not Tom Clancy's Jack Reacher. No, that would be a weirdly different show. This show is a little.
That's Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
I feel like any like boring name like that though has Tom Clancy's in front of it.
He has plenty of his own.
Yeah, there is a Tom Clancy show on Amazon TV. That's the Jack Ryan, not to be confused with Jack Reacher.
Right. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
We started watching on Netflix. There's a series called Midnight Asia. It's like a docu-series about nightlife in various Asian countries, and it's all done, in like 4K, looking really expensive.
That's like a food show, isn't it?
Food, but nightlife. It's a nightlife show. So
the karaoke.
Food is a big part of Asian nightlife. So there is food in it. It's a well done show. We just watched the Tokyo one, or the Japan one rather. I would watch the other Asian countries. That's good. That's all I got to say. Shout out Midnight Asia. Anything else in TV?
I'm still watching After Party. I think we're all caught up.
There's 4 episodes.
There's 4 episodes. We've watched all 4 episodes.
Same.
I think that's a fun show. I enjoy that it's only like a half hour or so episodes after the first one, because the hour long was a little bit much for the first one. The half hour is much more appropriate. And anytime that I feel myself starting to get disinterested, they do a good job of like putting new clues in to make you like interested in the characters again. And I really liked episode 3 was the musical one.
Yeah, that's the best episode. That's the best episode.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
Yep.
How many episodes are there supposed to be? Like 8 of this, maybe?
8, I think.
Okay.
It seems like a lot.
It seems like 6 might be the right amount.
I was going to say the exact same thing, so obviously that's the answer.
We're going to get the weird episode at some point, right? That just is nothing like the rest of the episodes. Is that?
Yeah, that's next. That's this week.
Okay, that's this week. That's this week. Of course, yeah.
Is this Apple TV?
Yeah, this is Apple TV. This week is the episode that I believe takes place all as a flashback in high school.
Of course it does.
Everybody talks backwards in this episode.
Right.
Oh, I did watch a movie on Netflix called The Tinder Swindler, which is it's a documentary about
Tongue twisters.
About what?
Tongue twisters.
No. It's about a guy who stole money from women on Tinder. And it's pretty, he had a pretty good scam going, or a pretty bad scam going. And the documentary was pretty entertaining. I don't want to spoil the big surprise, but the guy was a big asshole and stole a lot of money.
So you spoiled the big surprise.
How'd you do it, GB?
This guy and my personalities couldn't be any more different, rather. That's what we've been watching.
Say that? The Tinder Swindler.
He's, I mean, I don't want to ruin it, but it's a compelling story. He operates out of Europe mostly. So, I think we're safe from this guy here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't look anything like the guy.
I'll tind my swins somewhere else.
He's young and handsome.
So am I.
We don't look at, okay.
No one complimented my new haircut, but you keep going.
I did notice, but I forgot to say something.
You guys are mean. Anyway.
I did notice, but I didn't compliment.
Right. Same. Me too. I did the same.
That's okay. No one in the chat did either. Clearly,
it looks good.
Right.
What'd you go with there? What'd you point at on the wall?
I went with the number 7 on the wall. It was a picture of Arsenio Hall from 1992.
The beard's looking pretty gray, I gotta say.
It's because I'm old.
Yeah.
Not as old as Shipwreck, whose birthday was this week. Happy birthday, Shipwreck.
I mean, that's how that works. I'm still younger, but yes.
I
thank you.
said not as old as you. Yeah, whatever.
The trick is to have no
I
hair.
don't know.
If you have no hair, people can't tell how old you are.
Mm.
That's the trick.
I was thinking of maybe getting rid of the beard for this week's show, but I didn't.